Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank the witnesses for being here today. Many of us here could easily speak for hours about the CFPB under the Biden administration and how its policies have expanded government overreach. We all have stories from our districts, stories from constituents and small businesses negatively impacted by Mr. Chopra's actions over the last 4 years. We all believe in the mission of protecting consumers, but the extreme policies put in place by Director Chopra have done more to harm consumers than they have good. After the election just weeks ago, Chairman Hill and Chairman Scott in the Senate sent letters to all government agencies in the jurisdiction of Senate Banking and House Financial Services, encouraging those agencies to halt rulemaking and new enforcement actions until new leadership could be confirmed. Almost unanimously, those requests were well received and the various government agencies proceeded accordingly. Not surprisingly, there was an exception, the CFPB. Director Chopra, we're going to get the records, but it seems that they just went on a flurry of enforcement actions. And one of them, at the very last minute, adversely impacted multiple businesses in my district. So I guess the news was received Saturday morning, just a few days ago. And Friday, this is kind of crazy, Friday at 5:55 p.m. and at 6:05 p.m., businesses in my district received CID. For those of you listening, that's basically a subpoena. It's a civil investigative demand. And these, if you're publicly traded, have disclosure requirements. You have to tell the world that you're under investigation by the CFPB, and that has an adverse impact. How many people think that the CFPB has people working every Friday at 5:55 p.m.? I would bet that's the first time ever. And, I even think Director Chopra might have sent these CIDs out himself right before he submitted his resignation. So let me tell you what I spent my weekend doing. I get a call Saturday morning. These businesses are very concerned. They obviously know that there's a new direction because of the election. And again, I just want to clarify, the election results are exactly the response to this type of approach to government. We have been out of balance the last 4 years, and we are going to find balance. So I worked all weekend to notify committee staff, to notify Chairman Hill and Chairman of Financial Institutions, Barr, and worked on a letter.